Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Battlefield RedSec. What? What is this? Didn't a new Battlefield game just come out? What the heck is this? Looks great. A high fidelity. Indies take note. This is what you should be able to accomplish with today's modern technology. Now entering RedSec, the ultimate free-to-play first-person shooter destination built on Battlefield's iconic DNA, featuring Battle Royale, Gauntlet, and the power of Portal. Oh, it's free-to-play Battlefield? Wow, sucks to be anybody who paid $120 for the Ultimate Edition. What? Came out on the 28th of October from a Battlefield Studios, again, formerly DICE. Everybody's favorite indie company, Electronic Arts. It requires the EA app, and it's free. Oh, but you can buy Battlefield coins to purchase soldiers, weapon packages, vehicle skins, and a host of other cosmetic accessories and boosters. Oh, what? Let's see. You can get a 13,000 BFC for only $133.50. Okay. Season 1 hits the California Badlands. All-out warfare descends on Southern California. There's going to be 3 phases: Rogue Ops, California Resistance, and Winter Offensive. So what, are you out there shooting ICE protesters and homeless people? Like, what are you doing? Alright, why is it RedSec? What is it, the Red Sector? What does RedSec stand for? Is there anything? Massive California black site. Oh, you're fighting the detainees. They're breaking out and you gotta beat them up. Is that it? Rogue operators are racing against the time and hostiles to keep each other out and the secrets in. There's the Battle Royale, okay. That's great. How many players? 64, 100? What are we talking about? Tactical destruction? I mean, that's kind of cool. That's something that Call of Duty lacks. And it would be interesting to see how well this game performs if you can destroy a giant battlefield map brick by brick. What's Gauntlet? It's a knockout style elimination mode for squads that complete missions. You can ride a golf cart on, what is this, GTA stunt tracks? What does RedSec mean? Is it the Red Sector? RED, redacted sector, maybe? The game includes optional in-game purchases of virtual currency that you can use to acquire virtual in-game items. Yeah, none of it's real, and you will not own it. And then when the next season comes out, it'll all be worthless, right? And when the next Battlefield comes out, will it carry over? Are they going to make this their forever battle royale? Now the whole thing is a Ponzi scheme, really. And I mean, once you've won a couple matches of this, what's the point? Like, really? Why would you just keep playing this over and over? I guess because it's free. Yeah. But there you go. If you've got a decent machine, I don't know how well optimized this is. I should probably download it and see how it performs on my aging, creaky personal computer, just for gits and shiggles. But there it is, your free Battlefield experience. Again, imagine giving Electronic Arts any money in 2025. Deck Tamer. All right, let me go from that to this. Did a machine help to build this? I wonder. It is deck building. Looks like it's got a lot of creepy, weird art. What do you call this? Cryptozoology? Is that where the animals are all weird? Uh-huh. Question mark, question mark, question mark. At least it's not roguelike. At least not that I can tell, but it might be. No, it is. Deck building meets monster catching in this turn-based roguelike. Recruit enemy cards to your party as you dive into the depths of the abyss. Will you kill them or will you tame them? Came out on the 27th of October from Horizon Edge and Assemble Entertainment. Is there a Nintendo lawsuit on the horizon? There is a demo. They want $20.80 for it. And yeah, deck building, monster catching. Roguelike deck taming. How is it roguelike? When one of your creatures dies, the card is gone forever. Well, that kind of makes sense. Not like the Pokemon that can get just beat to shit over and over and over again endlessly and then put back in the ball. Those creatures are traumatized. I think all that Pokemon teaches kids is how to abuse your animals. It's a game of animal abuse, isn't it? Strategize each turn, experiment with the mutagens. Is that the roguelike element? Only one question remains. Do you have what it takes to reach the heart of the abyss? And then they have joined the Discord. That's where the heart of the abyss is. And all those weirdos on Discord, sitting there in their mom's basements, talking to strangers. I'm good. Silly Polly Beast. Oh no, bro. What is this girl with the thigh-high socks and the horns and whose mental illness is this? This is somebody's fetish. If you can believe it. Yeah. It's so weird. The sexualization and the idealization of the female form in some of these people's minds, I just don't understand. It's too much anime, too much manga, too much time alone. An otherworldly, story-driven shooter with aggressive gunfights and terrifying monsters awaits you. This is the story of a girl who, by the will of fate, faced the beast, and in order to become free, she was forced to study its nature. How far can you go in the fight for your freedom? This person read Nietzsche once, and then a lot of fucking manga, and got confused. Came out on the 28th of October from a dude, of course, Andrei Chernyashov, probably a dude who wishes he was not. Published by Top Hat Studios Incorporated. There is a demo. They want $26 for it, and I mean it looks decent, except just the weird projection that's going on here. Yeah, I don't know what Andrei's been doing with his life to come up with a story like this, but here it is. It's a unique gameplay experience. How? Blending world exploration with battles from both side and top-down perspective. Ancient forbidden knowledge will bolster your strength. No, it won't. It'll doom you. It will condemn you. With each new spell mastered, Polly's power grows deadlier. Explore eerie realms, blah, blah, blah. The game includes violence, blood, gore, a few strong words, and a lot of gender confusion. I'm good. Recreation. Okay. What is this? Is this from the Wreckfest people? Or is it something completely different, just trying to leverage that? Looks clean. Driving and crashing. Show me some crashes. Let's see some crashes. Can we see some smashed up cars? I mean, there's wreck in the name of the game, and I don't see a single wreck so far. Oh, there we go. A little bit of cosmetic damage on the car. Is there even a driver in the car? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there aren't drivers in the cars. So what are the cars? Ghost cars? Or what is this, Elon Musk's wet dream that all cars are just autonomously driven around? There's giant poops on the track. Recreation hands you the keys to your very own driving and building open world. Explore 400 square kilometers of pure sandbox joy as you create, race, and wreck alone or together with your friends. You know which choice I'm making there. It came out on the 28th of October from Three Fields Entertainment and THQ Nordic. I'm pretty sure THQ is responsible for Wreckfest, no? They want $53.50 for this because infinite power is infinitely fun. There we go. Now we can see some wrecks and the little animated images. What if a single key could open up an entire 400 square kilometer game, a driving game universe? You've probably thought about it. I mean, I've played it a couple of times, haven't I? Isn't that what the Horizon games are? And Solar Crown, Test Drive Unlimited, and the Crew series. I'm pretty sure that's what those are. Anyways, Three Fields Entertainment UK team base comprised of veteran arcade racing game developers finally hands you the keys to this world. Blah blah blah. Crash out. Mix up the leaderboards, mix my world, mix my car, mix my music, mix all modes, and mix it all. You know what was really good was Burnout. Burnout Paradise, probably peak of this for me. I loved Burnout Paradise. I spent hundreds of hours playing that game on Xbox. It was so fun. And maybe this could recreate that. I don't know. Not at that price. Could have been free with cosmetics, and they could have made it online open world sort of thing. But I don't know. Just wait till this appears in Game Pass or whatever. DSS2 War Industry. The heck is this? Bro, finally. It's been a while since we've seen someone who's needed a lesson in user interface design. What is this, a game for ants? So you've got your, they're going to call it voxel-like 3D, but it's not. It's just someone who doesn't know how to smooth and make proper 3D units. In fact, it's interesting when you look at these block type 3D designs, these are actually less performant than a properly smoothed model because the game has to render every triangle that's created by every edge. And so yeah, these things are horribly underperforming. You're better off making proper 3D models. Proper, he says, Okay, I don't know what this is, some world conquest sort of thing with the voxel type 3D on it, I guess. Okay. In this real-time grand strategy game, command armies, build cities, and manage a dynamic economy. Establish automated supply routes within your territory to streamline production, fortify your defenses, and brace for intense battles. Can you lead your empire to dominance? Came out on the 28th of October from Viking Fabian, self-published. There is a demo. They want 2080 for it, so it's grand strategy, but it's like I don't dig this aesthetic. I'm not into it. But I mean, apparently they were going through all the zoom levels here, from the overworld view down to the provincial, down to the battles that are going on. That's kind of good if it's performant, though. I'm curious. There's city building, defenses, resource management, upgrading, automating, army tactics, modular military units, diplomacy, flexible game modes, dynamic difficulty, a massive scale, hundreds of thousands of soldiers, and creation tools with a battle lab. Localizations are a mix of manual and machine translation. That's a pretty good way to use the machines. I mean, I'm curious to see how performant it is. Sort of in the same way I'm curious about Battlefield Red Sex performance. So maybe I'll take a look just out of curiosity. Death by scrolling. Isn't that what you do when you get on X or Instagram, Facebook? This doesn't look like that though. What chunky pixel art? Is it roguelike? I'm not sure. World exploration sort of thing? Throwback? Adventures? Is it screen by screen or is it full roaming? What is it? There's stories involved. You gotta blow up a bunch of bombs. Is it puzzle based? What is this? Death by Reaper. I thought it was death by scrolling. Welcome to Purgatory Incorporated, now under new management. Death by Scrolling is a roguelike, vertically scrolling role-playing game where you kill enemies, collect gold, and avoid the Reaper long enough to pay the ferryman's exorbitant river crossing fee to the afterlife. Vertically scrolling, so is it already they've got a copy of Ball X Pit? Is that what this is? Came out on the 28th of October from Terrible Toy Box New Zealand. I guess that's what the NZ stands for, and Microprose Software. They want 1050 for it. No demo though. Yeah. So does the game scroll without your input? I'm curious. Uh, it might in the battle modes. It looks like you have an exploration mode where you can kind of roam. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Blah 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 blah. Very cast of characters, vertically scrolling mayhem. Constant upward movement means no time to rest. Yeah, so it's like a classic arcade game style. Let the fiery bottom of the screen catch you and it's game over. Relentless pursuit. Reaper's always close by. Stun, dodge, outmaneuver, but never kill him. You can't kill death now, can you? Loot and progression, bonus runs and side quests, monster mash, quirky lore and humor. I'll be the judge of that. And leaderboards. Choose your hero, outsmart death, outrun scrolling. Are you ready to survive? Why don't you have a demo? I'm actually curious about this, but no demo, no sale. Super Ball. More like super butt. Look at this chick's ass. She's got some junk in the trunk. What? What are we doing here? Is this it's isn't this literally the ball from that stupid card game where you kick the ball around? Can't even remember the name of it. Except you're people on foot and you've got superpowers and it's soccer. Yeah, it's literally what the hell is the name of that game? I was never big into it. I couldn't get over the skill gap. I get it. It takes a tremendous amount of skill to play that game well. The one I'm thinking about where you're cars and you're kicking a soccer ball around. Anyways, Super Ball is a multiplayer 3v3 action game. They chose this first screenshot for a reason, bro. It's 100% bait. An all-out blast of football in a cyberpunk setting. Choose a hero with unique abilities and conquer the sport of the future. Your accurate passes and strikes, as well as artful defenses, will lead your team to victory. Came out on the 28th of October from Apathia Games and published by Logoey Games. It's on Game Pass and it's free. Okay, well, if Microsoft is putting it on a Game Pass, it's probably trustable. Interesting. How do they monetize it? Cosmetics and heroes, I guess. There's over a dozen characters to choose from, with a new hero joining the cast every season. Each character has a unique appearance, personality, set of abilities, complete with a powerful ultimate. Is the game balanced? Question mark. Unleash your powers. Each hero brings unique abilities to the field. Win with your team. Star appearance for star heroes. Look at all those skins. You're going to be able to sexualize the hell out of these characters. Wait, there's no big fat ladies in this. Is this? It must be an Eastern developer. Level up the equipment and accessories of your heroes to create a look that's truly yours. Yeah, and you're gonna have a bunch of middle-aged men choosing the schoolgirl because that's their internal look that is truly theirs. I don't know. All those dudes are so sus. Super Bowl here. It's not luck that wins; it's skill. Are you ready to hit the field? I'm not. I'm sure this is going to be a forever game for a lot of people. I just can't get involved right now. I've got Destiny 2 on my mind. Maybe someday in the future, but based on how well I got along with that car game, probably wouldn't get along well with this either. And I already did my stint in Overwatch. I'm good. OneWay.exe Module 1.0. There's a cat girl with a bell on her neck in the first picture. This is cancer. Again, more mental damage. Isn't it wild? Yeah, it's a kind of chicken and egg thing. Like, does the game development come first and then the mental damage because you spent so much time isolated with your computer and your only social outlet is social media? And in order to gain acceptance, you start finding yourself slowly becoming more and more queer coded until you're totally brainwashed by the whole thing. And then your game development ends up just being an expression of that. I wonder, someone's got to do a long-term psychological study of that. I've known plenty of game developers who've completely lost their minds with depression and gender confusion. Plenty. There's enough points on that line to form the line. You're stuck inside an abandoned video game haunted by its own digital decay. In OneWay.exe, uncover the mystery of Untitled.exe. It's three developers in the evolving internet eras that once shaped their friendship. Came out on the 22nd of October from Disordered Media, self-published. There is a demo, and they want $19.50 for it. And yeah, looks like severe mental trauma here. First-person puzzle horror game, heavy focus on story and internet culture. Yeah, or one very narrow subset of internet culture. And the one the youth got captured by, and they're still trying to escape. It is a horror game, though, a story of three developers and what it takes two. A story of three oh, okay, they're trying to glitch out. Copy here. Okay, memories to unravel. Yeah, where you started playing dress up doll and then wanted to be a dress up doll. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, cat almost totally destroyed the production here. All right, who are you? Yeah, you're any number of these weird fucking chicks. Okay, frame by frame animated cutscenes, immersive, fully 3D world to explore. Kitty's your best friend, fully voiced dialogue. Your actions will have consequences. Be ready to face them. Says someone who's been living in a basement for 3 years and just talking shit on the internet. That's how life works. No, it's not, actually. Original music by Marcy Neighbors, known for her work at Homestuck, Hiveswap, and Deltarune. Oh, that'll get them coming in. So you know exactly who this game is for. It's just fiction. Is it, though? The game contains mature themes, including depictions of suicide, violence, blood, and gore. Also features disturbing imagery such as body horror and detailed depictions of violence. Certain routes contain censored nudity and intense moments that may involve jump scares, flashing lights, and loud noises. Detailed warnings are listed by character in the main menu. Your therapist would have a field day if you sat down and talked to them about the development process that went into this. I actually had to talk to a therapist 2 years into my indie game development career because I was losing my fucking mind, and she managed to steer me away from the career, which was probably the best move that I could have possibly made. Anyways, best of luck. Get help. Simon the Sorcerer Origins. Okay, little point and click. You got a kind of a paper doll presentation here for this classic throwback. Isn't there an old school Simon the Sorcerer that's like a Sierra Online type point and click? Maybe, but there he is, Magical Witch Boy. Experience the magical world like never before in Simon the Sorcerer Origins, a highly anticipated prequel to the cult classic point and click adventure series. In this new adventure, Simon, the most sarcastic wizard in video game history, returns to reveal secrets and stories from his past. Came out on the 27th of October from a Small Thing Studios, published by Inin, and they want $32.50 for this. Yikes. All right. Grab the Pony DLC for free for a limited time only. Don't you try to FOMO me, you motherfuckers. 30 years after his appearance on the screen, he's drawn into a foreign world by an ancient prophecy that will reveal his origins. Okay, it's like me looking through the Discovery queue and seeing nothing but nostalgia bait for 12 games. Official prequel to the game, an intense story, a new hand-drawn art style. Yeah, it was a classic, sort of pixelated, the Sierra Online type thing. Featuring the original voice actor. Get out of here. He still needs work. An adventure between modern and point-and-click puzzles, absurdly humorous dialogues, a magical world full of quirky adventures, or quirky creatures, sorry, alchemical devices, and spells. And apparently no AI helped with the production of this. I'm good. Again, we had this talk about this before. I grew up with these point-and-click adventure games, and I haven't played one in years. It's really turned me on. Even though I've tried, I have really tried hard. Um, but I'm good on this. Space Chef. All right, restaurant manager in space. Why is it in space? I don't know. The people look normal. It's just that apparently you're on a space station. You actually have to fly a spaceship around, cut up space insects for the food. You will eat bugs and own nothing. Is that what this is? You actually have to go down to planets to collect ingredients. All right, interesting. Uh-huh. Flip the burgers. You will flip the burgers and put them in the bag. Hunt, cook, and deliver cosmic cuisine using ingredients from across the galaxy to become the greatest chef in the Horseshoe Nebula. Explore alien worlds teeming with edible life, win the hearts of your customers, and thwart the rise of an evil interstellar burger chain. Came out on the 28th of October from Blue Goo Games and Quali. There is a demo. They want 1780 for it. 1750, sorry. And join their Discord is their first priority. Three-course meal of an adventure, restaurant manager, light survival role-playing game, and life sim. Explore alien worlds, cook up cosmic creations, set a stellar ambience by decorating your cafe, and serve the nebula. 141 delectable dishes, create 101 alien ingredients, 5 alien planets to explore, 181 creatures, 101 craftable items, 151 furnishings, and the freedom to create your own menu, opening times, and service style, vegetarian and vegan included. A zany cast of characters, including romanceable non-player characters with their own favorite recipes and quest lines, a thrilling story of adventure, betrayal, and mass-produced burgers. I mean, it sounds okay. I'm not that into these kind of cooking and management games for restaurants, but you might be, and there you go. Apparently, no machines helped in the creation of this either. Spartan Survivors. Wait, isn't that a ripoff? That's the Halo guy. Oh God. Microsoft lawsuit incoming. So it's a survivor like where you play the Master Chief, but it's not the Master Chief. It's somebody else. Trust us. It's just the green helmet with the orange visor and the assault rifle. Fight hordes of Covenant and Flood in this new game of mixing roguelite and bullet heaven for hours of mindless fun. They actually use the names Covenant and Flood. Are you officially licensed? You know that's IP, right? Or they're just going to call it what, a tribute, an homage, a fan game? I don't know that you can do that. Came out on the 20th of October. Well, they did it, yes. From Bathrobe, self-published. That doesn't sound like anybody who could be licensed by Microsoft. It's free though. They're giving it away. They're not making any money. Halo Studios quote from Director of Communications. Oh, so this authorized it. Okay. Really love to see the passion you and your team have poured into this experience. It really is fun, and we look forward to getting further into our playthrough and unlocking more stuff. Uh-huh. All right, there's 10 playable levels, 5 difficulty modes, 21 weapons, and a total of 105 evolutions with 14 perks, 56 upgrades, 8 playable characters, unlock a custom game mode. There's 10,000 unique downloads. No way, bro. Positive feedback. Privacy policies. The Halo video game franchise is copyright Microsoft Corporation. Spartan Survivors was authorized and created under Microsoft's game content usage rules using assets from the Halo video game franchise and is not endorsed by or affiliated with Microsoft. Huh. I guess Nintendo could take note then. If Microsoft allows this kind of thing, then there you go. I don't know. It's another fucking survivor like. What are we doing? Midnight Crane. All right, spooky game where you're in an arcade and Golem's looking at you over the top of the urinal and a bunch of weirdos are talking to you, and that's it, I guess. It's got a lot of chromatic aberration on it, and yeah, Golem's out there trying to get you. All right, Another game for Case-O to play once and throw away, and then his audience of 60,000 people to never buy. A psychological horror game where you spend a night in the shoes, of an arcade worker named Marcus. Win prizes with the crane machine and shoot some hoops. Just make sure to keep the doors locked. Came out on the 28th of October from Dekaizen Studios LLC, self-published. Serious about the game business. There is a demo. They want $13 for it. Psychological horror. And this whole discovery queue is turning into psychological horror. I'm gonna have to talk to a therapist again when I get to episode 150. Can you survive the night? There's apparently gameplay where all the sounds matter. You got to block the doors, check the cameras, tighten the vents, and pray the enemy doesn't find you. First-person psychological horror set in a nostalgic arcade. Again, there's going to be kids out there who've never set foot in a proper video game arcade where they're hiding cocaine in the game cabinets and everybody could smoke and sit at stools and play the games. That was my experience growing up. How about you? Playing fucking, what do they got now in the arcades? It's like nothing, right? Sound-based survival mechanics, interactive dialogue, playable arcade machines, and a dark atmospheric environment. Wishlist now. No, what? Game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. I don't think this game contains content appropriate for actual gamers. I'm good. I'm out of here. 19,307 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.